Hello, hi guys, hi my friends. So Thursday night Chalk Paint 101 page. Welcome, welcome. So my name is Angela and I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. Welcome to the Chalk Paint 101 page. Welcome to my page. Welcome Instagram. Thursday night, live in English. My name is Angela. As I said, I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm a premier retailer for Dixie Bell over here in Europe, in Germany actually, near Frankfurt. So when you join me, just let me know where you're watching from and say hi to me. And guys, if you haven't done it yet, please pop over to my page, leave me a like there. That'll be absolutely fantastic. It is 10 p.m. over here. It is pretty stormy tonight. So if you hear some strange noises in the background, that's when things trip over on my balcony. So it is winter. We had snow. It melted away now, but still the weather is pretty rough. So hang on. I'm not seeing any comments. Ah, there we go. I just thought. Hi, Linda. Hi, Nina. Hi, Vera. Hi, mein Schatz. Vera. One Vera is still missing. So, hi, Patricia. Hi, Sue. So, thank you, Sue. That's sweet. Yeah, this gives me some time to organize my technique stuff, which I'm still struggling with. So, okay, guys. Tonight I'm painting some shoes. I'm painting some leather shoes. I've got those shoes, and they are Italian. They are pretty white. So white is not exactly my color. So I'm going to. I already started with a second shoe. It looks a little white at the moment. I've already put some chalk mineral paints from Dixie Bell on there. So I think it already looks like totally different. And the fun pattern on the front you see here, I've just sketched that out. Sorry guys, after all, I'm German, so some of the words are pretty. Hi Anja, schön, dass du wieder da bist. Hi Marlene, to Belgium. That's great. Thank you for joining me, guys. So I sketched that out by hand because I want to do like a chessboard pattern on there also. So let's get going. There's already two coats of paint on here. And the colors I've chosen, it's still a little wet. I'll put those to the back and we shall continue with that one in a second. So I've got to have that close. Sorry, I've got to check the colors. I'm going to bring you down so you can see what I am doing. My face is not that interesting, so it's more important that you can see what I am doing. I've got to have some coffee. Sorry, guys. So where is the weather where you are, guys? How's it in Belgium? So, okay. Are you a coffee drinker or are you a tea drinker? I'm going to get you down. You can see all the nice colors there. So Instagram, I try not to drop you this time. I was earlier on in German and I'll let Instagram drop, which wasn't very nice, obviously. That's too much now. That's too much. So, okay, I think that's fine now. So we've got loads of fun colors here. We have amethyst, all chalk mineral paints by Dixie Bell. Hi, Erin. Yes, exactly. Rainy and windy, so it's about the same here. Coffee drinkers we have. Very bad in Spain, windy and wet and cold. So it's about the same like here. So we have amethyst, we have evergreen, we have honky tonk red, we have Florida orange, we have peony, and we have mermaid tail. You can't see that mermaid tail is over here. So those are the colors. Instagram, you couldn't see. This is amethyst. This is evergreen. So I've already got the jars open. So got my baby wipes with me. One of my most important Very nasty weather. So nasty. Hi, Michelle. That's great. Michelle, I've just seen you send a message. I didn't have time to check it out yet because I was preparing the live. So I will check on that later. So let's get going with painting. This is a leather shoe. This is a nice leather shoe, but as I said, it is pretty plain. And I would like to make that a little bit more fun. I need a hand. Maybe that's not too far away. I'm painting that with an artist brush, obviously because it's pretty small area I'm going to work on. So this is an artist brush I'm using at the moment. And I'm basically using those, so how do you call it? Those sewing lines as a guide for my colors. So, hi Sanya. The camera is dropping. Sure that this is nice and tight. Hang on, guys. That's me and the technique. It's always struggling. So, okay. Let's go from there. Let's see. So, okay. We're going to start on the outside. As I said, this is, I'm using one of those angled brushes, which makes it a little easier to go around those lines. But I am not bothered if I tip over the line, as all my projects are not supposed to be perfect. But, and also the sole is rubber. So I'm not taping it off or anything. Any boo-boos I make, I will just wipe off later, as the chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle, they are water-based and VOC-free, one of the great benefits. So you can use them nicely indoors, especially now in wintertime when it's nasty outside. You can use those inside. You can already see like the great coverage. This is the first coat I'm just doing at the moment. So, and you see that you can use those chalk mineral paints for loads of purposes, not only for furniture painting. So I thought I'm going to do a different project tonight. And let's see how far we get. There, I want to have some flowers on there also. So there we go. Talking and painting. Apparently women are multitasking. I'm not always. Already painting straight onto that sole, but as I said, paints are water-based. I can just take that off straight away with a baby wipe. One. I said one, not 10. So just doing that. So the only thing I've done to that shoe, I've cleaned it nicely. I managed to lay my hand. They are. They're not exactly tennis shoes. This is a golf shoe, if you believe it or not. But I'm wearing it on the road. So they're very comfy. They are very comfy. I'm using the same brush for all the colors. I'm just cleaning that out in the water, and then I'm going to step to the next color. I have peony on the outside. I have mermaid tail on the, let's go around there. I have Florida orange on the top here. Those paints, I've opened them before and I've already mixed them up nicely. Chalk mineral paints. They are highly pigmented. And so you mix them up nicely before you start painting. That's what I've done before. This is basically to save up some time, as those are quite a few colors. Otherwise I need half an hour to have those all stirred up. So that's the reason I've done that before I started. So we can have some fun together with all those colors. I think those are the right colors for this rainy and nasty weather. What do you think? And also, I'm not worried if I'm painting over into the other color. I can always, there will be a second coat. This is just the first coat I'm doing at the moment. So, but even so, the first coat is already covering nicely. around those areas there. This is a synthetic artist brush I'm using. So I like to work with synthetic brushes. Doesn't matter if I do the furniture or if I am doing crafty projects. I mean, obviously it depends what we are doing, but or which look we are going for. So the heel is going to be in Honky Tonk Red, which is a bright, nice red. And also here, you know, I'm just using a little color. I can always reload my brush. So just gonna go around. And the reason you can paint leather and stuff like that with the chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle is because they are flexible paints. So when you wear them later on and you know, you move your feet and stuff like that, the paint won't crack. And as I said, this is leather. The only thing I've done to prepare, I've cleaned that really, really nicely. If you have synthetic leather, you can use a bonding primer underneath from Dixie Belle, preferably the Slick Stick, as those, or that one goes perfectly with the paints and is also flexible, you know, so that the paint stays flexible. Obviously, when you move your feet, that the paint doesn't crack. So that was Honky Tonk Red. Now we're gonna come to, let's see, to Mermaid Tail and to Florida Orange. I just got a water bucket standing next to me to clean that brush. I'm not, it's cleaned pretty quick, so I'm not using, like with furniture painting, a brush for each color. So Mermaid Tail is going to go down here. I love Mermaid Tail. It's such a beautiful teal color. So, hi Sanya. No, Anya, with leather, with real leather, you don't need the base, you know, unless it's this shiny leather, you know, don't know what's it called in English, mit Lackleder. Obviously you need Slick Stick or something like that, but this is real leather and not shiny at all, so you can paint onto the leather directly. That goes nicely. And the coverage is just, yeah, also, you know, it's white underneath, so you can see how great the coverage is. I'm using those sewing lines as a guidance for my colors. And everywhere I've gone over the line, as I said, that's no problem. We'll paint some fun flowers on there. So let's take the painting off here, just with a baby wipe. Go back later also, as the sole is rubber, the paint won't stick to it, so you can take that off easy afterwards. That's the reason I'm not wasting time. I'm not wasting time taping that off in some sort of way. So that's that. My tail. And Florida Orange is the last color. I may even swap the Florida Orange with some cobalt, but I'm not sure yet. Florida Orange. Guys, if you have any questions, just put it in the comments. I will see to answer those straight away. Otherwise, I'll come back later to answer those. And if you haven't done it, guys, please pop over to my page, leave me a like there. That'll be fantastic. You may also distribute, sprinkle this video if you like to. Every little bit helps. All those videos I do free for you, so to say. So I'm always happy for everybody who is joining and who's supporting that. I really appreciate your support there, guys. You are the best. So, Florida orange, wrong color. This is evergreen. Nobody says anything. Are you mesmerized? Oh yes, Maya, thank you. I should have watched. So this is already drying. Okay, I want to have the Florida orange on the inside, which is correct. On the outside is evergreen. So let's finish the Florida orange off on the inside and correct the one on the outside. But it wouldn't have been a problem if it's not symmetrical, as though there are loads of fun colors anyway. But so I can show you, if you do a mistake, it's no problem. It's only paint, so you can paint over it. That's what we're going to do. Florida orange is already dry here, so I'm going to go over it with the evergreen. Yes, Sanya. I know. As I say, you know, do as I say, not as I do. You know, I'm happy that you're all watching. So you can see how quick those paints dry also. Just go over it. Only paint. Again, and also if you don't like it, you can paint over it. I was saying before, I'm thinking about swapping the Florida orange with cobalt blue, and then I'm painting it on here twice. So that's me. That's probably my brain, which was saying, no, the Florida orange is staying. Or somebody. Evergreen. Making sure I'm going into the right jar. So there we go. A little bit over the edge, which is going to show. That's it. There you go. All basically saved. All saved. First coat. Designer show. You're so sweet, Anya. Yes, I'm whatever. So I'm painting the inside here in amethyst. Oh, boy, you can hear the wind. You can hear the wind out there. So I'll go around here. So there's loads of colors gonna go on there. And then I'm going to let that dry, and then we shall continue with the one I've already prepared. Let's see. Trying to keep that brand sign. Those shoes. They're probably going to hate me. They're probably thinking, don't show anybody that this is our shoe. What the heck are you doing with it? So, let's see. Oh, yes, I know. That's what people are like, you know. But they probably thought, you know, this is the newest fashion trend, you know, and you're a fashionista. So they probably didn't want to say anything and look stupid at the end, you know. You can see how much influence you have onto the people around, you know. Could have said anyway. That's the way you do that nowadays. So just gonna do the last bit here, and then this is going to dry. You've just seen, you know, those paints that dry really, really quick. You know, you basically finished in very quickly. So that's already looks quite different to what it was before. Quite fun, I guess. So I shall put that down on the floor. And this one has already been painted twice. You know, there's like 2 coats of each color on here. So we shall continue at the front because I want to have some checks on there. So I'm gonna grab my caviar. And I've basically put the pattern down with, and this I have to credit to Amy, you know, AJ, from AJ Vintage. She basically gave that tip with sketching out onto your furniture. You use one of those Taylor. Oh, thank you, Betty. You can use one of those Taylor drawing pencils. This is chalk. You know, obviously as this shoe is white, you know, I've used the darker color. I've used blue, and as it is chalk, you can wipe it off afterwards. So that's the reason I've used it. And Amy gave that tip, you know, in one of her last videos when she was doing the sketching out on a drawer. I think she's done. What has she done? She's done a butterfly. That's right. She's done a butterfly. Now it comes back, and that's where she gave that tip. So she's also a tailor. Exactly. You know, AJ, she's also a tailor, so that's the reason she knew, or basically she knew that. Yeah, exactly, a butterfly, Marlene. So that's where I nicked that. That was the first thing I've got because I was always thinking, you know, how to do that. So thank you, AJ, for this great tip. So I've got a very thin artist brush now, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do some black. So I'm just going to go around those lines. If I'm not covering up those lines perfectly, it's no problem. As you know, the chalk you can just like wipe off afterwards. So let's see that you can see. Also, this is one of the this one has synthetic bristles. I like to paint with synthetic bristles. So can always go back with some cotton to cover up areas which are not too nice, but this is not about perfection. If I wanted to have it perfect, I would have used a stencil or something like that. But I like when you hand paint that you notice it is hand painted. I think this gives it a special touch. Just go from there. Only need 2 coats also. And those checks are done in caviar at the moment. So let's see, I'm going to put that down there so you can see a little better what I'm doing. Obviously it's not that easy to paint upside down, but as I said, if it's not perfect, it's not perfect, nor am I. Was it a chair, Betty? I think it was a dresser with the butterfly. The chair, she had some amazing faces on there, which I also liked. So that's the way we are going now. I will think if I leave the tip or if I cover that up completely black. I'm not quite sure about that yet. I'll make up my mind after I have that finished and I'll look at the pattern itself. There you go. Check, check. And if you have, I'm using a good artist brush for this type of painting because the cheap ones, the bristles just spread out very easy and those pretty much stay in shape, so it is easier to paint lines and stuff like that. So, and the checks are irregular also, you know, I've sketched those out by hand. And for me, this gives the pieces character, you know, if this is not too regular. Got a bit too much paint on that brush, so I will... Beetlejuice, that's right. That's right. A stiff chisel. Well, this one is stiff, so that's what I'm talking about. Don't quite understand chisel, but this one is pretty. This one is pretty. Pretty tough, so to say. You can draw the lines pretty well. Especially those chalk paints are a little thicker, so obviously there are artist brushes which are very good for liquidy paints, and with the chalk mineral paints you should use a brush which goes for the, just got to clean that off a little, grab some more paint. You've got to use a brush which is suitable for oil paints or acrylic paints, so they are perfect for the chalk paints also. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun pattern. As I said, those blue lines will be taken off later, just with some water after the paint has dried. You know, I'm going to wait that the paint has dried nicely because I don't want to reactivate the paint too early, you know, otherwise I'll make a mess, what I don't want to do. Probably boring, you know, doing all those checks. see if you can do flower in a minute. I haven't painted flowers in ages, so that'll be an interesting bit. Guys, if you want to have a laugh, you've got to stay tuned. Me painting a flower. Now this is going to be not realistic anyway. So last row. So you get the idea where we are going. There we are. Seal them. Yes, I will seal them. I will seal them probably. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to use gator hide, as we are in Germany and we will have pretty rough weather, or if I'm just going to use Big Mama's butter. I will make up my mind on that one. So, last one in this corner here. Go from there. So, I think I will have the tip at the front. I will have it completely black. I don't, you know, you see that? I don't like that. I want to have that completely. Yes, I am, Jill. I am. I'm painting left and right-handed. I was, I really wanted to be left-handed, but at school, the teacher, she forced me to write right-handed. So now I'm you know, this is whatever how I feel. I mean, writing I do right-handed. I can write left-handed, but it's not that nice. But with painting and stuff like that, it always depends. I'm swapping back and forth, so I like that better with the tip in just black. What do you think, guys? What do you think? So this is the first step. So this is already quite funny. I want Big Mama's butter. Okay. So closed caption, you can turn it on. Okay. Can write little with both hands, backwards and upside down. Upside down, Betty. I can't write upside down. I don't think I've tried it. Have I tried it? No, I haven't tried it. There was no need till now to paint upside to write upside down. I can paint upside down, but writing upside down. So okay, I will sketch a flower out on here just to make it a little easier, just like a fun flower. Some petals, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my flower. What do you think of my flower? So, and let's see. The middle we're going to do in Daisy. Daisy. Daisy is a pretty yellow. That's what we're going to do in the middle. . So what color shall the flower have, guys? Shall we do that? Shall we do that in amethyst? Shall we do that in lavender? What color shall the flower have, guys? Oh, not much use for it. Not much use for it. Can't hear you, but it looks great. Oh, Nina, you're so sweet. So what color shall we make the flower in? Shall we use amethyst? Leave it alone, watch the replay. Okay, Marlene. Oh, a matching handbag, yes. I love daisies. Lavender. Okay, I use lavender. I should get the lavender out. I should get the lavender out. So another color coming into play, lavender. But it says amethyst. I could use both colors. So I'm using lavender and amethyst. I can use both colors basically. So I'm using this brush. What's the time? Oh, 40 minutes. We still have enough time. So, but I'm gonna mix that up. I've just banged that on the floor, but that wasn't exactly mixing up. Where is my stir stick? Nobody leaves the room. Stir stick. So now, guys, now I definitely need a bigger table. What do you think? So, actually, I'm going to get some of this on the plate to work with. Makes life a little easier. And a little bit of amethyst. So we can work with both colors. There. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I need my little teeny weeny, which I've just used for the checks. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to use both colors. So see if you can see. So I think that looks great. What do you think? It's quite fun we are making now. So I'm basically tipping it's just like that tiny brush. Obviously, it's just like a tiny area we're painting on. But I am dipping that brush into both colors. So I'm spreading those out now, just like this. And they're not supposed to look like real flowers anyway, you know, this is just like some fun. Yes. A hair, probably a cat hair again. Highly concentrated, as you can see. I'm not talking. Do one stroke. One stroke. So go. There's like a pattern underneath, so it's not that. I'm going to get the base down first, and I'm going to go over it a second time anyway. Let it dry. Where is that white coming from? So this is the first coat. I'm going to have a second coat on the flower also. So that already looks quite fun. This is just like made a mess there also. I've got the lavender on my hands. Just dry that quickly. So, and now it should be easier to paint on there. Just pick up those colors and let's see if you can see. We go 1, 2, just a little bit more in the middle. So. I can't really see what I'm doing because I'm having it upside down here, but it'll turn out somehow. Main thing is that you see how the color goes on. So that's basically how we'll continue. There's one flower on there. Can do some more flowers. Gonna have another one going up there. Let's see. Put another one here, which we can carry on into the 1, 2, 3, 4 into the green. However, let's see. Carry on. Just to get a little shaded. I'm going to do the yellow middle at the end. Doesn't matter if you do that beforehand or towards the end. I can't see what I'm doing here. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh. So, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, they are funky. That's what they're supposed to be. That's good. This one a little darker. Oops, over here. So, last petal. And let's see. A little darker on the outside here. It's not that easy to paint on leather like this. I'm not used to that, but That's fun. So I'll get like the yellow dot in the middle. So I've got enough on here. So there we go. That's some fun flowers on the side. This is the look we're going for, guys. What do you think? That's slightly different to what it was before. It's just a plain white shoe, don't you think? Okay, I think that's enough now. Shall I get you a little further up so you can see my face again? There you go. Guys, thank you so much. Where's my coffee? Nobody moves. There's my coffee. I need my coffee. So I'll check. Thank you, Vera. Thank you, guys. I hope you like it. Sonntags geht's spazieren mit den Teilen, ja. So there are going to be some funky shoelaces in there also at the end. So just hold it up for a second so you can see those. I think that's a quite. Oh, thank you, Nina. You're still there. That's great. Guys, thank you so much for being with me tonight. Again, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm a primary retailer for Dixie Belle over here in Frankfurt in Germany. So I'm so happy you joined me tonight for this fun painting of leather shoes. I want to see yours in the next week. So just send me your pictures from your painted shoes. And I'll let you go now, guys. If you haven't done it, please go and follow my page, and you may sprinkle this video. You can show me some hearts. They're absolutely lovely. But guys, you take care. You have a lovely weekend, and I see you next week. Bye. I will kiss the kitties. Thank you, Michelle. Bye, Sonia.